Welcome to the Car Guy channel. We got a fantastic show. I say it all the time, but we really got a fantastic show. We do the show every year when we go over to History Park and take a look at all the vintage cars. Now, a little bit of rules about bringing cars in there because they don't take what we call a modified car. This has to be a 33 Plymouth with a 350 fuel injected, but it's low horsepower, meant to be a little driver with disc brakes. But the cars you're going to be seeing here today are the History Park Antique Show, and they cover all sorts of very cool cars, but it has to be from 1946 on down is kind of the rules about the show. Cars go in there for free. The public pays a little donation to come to get in and see. Kids are in, families are in. It is a fantastic show, and of course they have the Locomobile this year, and they have the Flint. They have cars there by Star, and they have the Durant. Neat story about Durant. You're going to hear all about it when you see all the shows over at Kelley Park. It's really a neat show, and I recommend anybody highly to ever go see this show. It is so exciting to see a Survivor, and anybody who watches this show knows that I love Survivor cars. This car is absolutely spectacular in the original condition and for a 1925 Locomobile. And it's just, the name on it was kind of odd and interesting, but when people get into the old history of the old cars, this has a lot of fantastic history in it. And of course, there's a lot of cars going to go ahead and be here today that's from Durant, from Star, Locomobile, Flint, and so on. That's what they were featuring. But to feature an original car like this right here is owned originally by Jack Passy and Bill Passy. Jack Passy passed away a few years ago, and just dedicated to the car world, and a fantastic human being. Great collection over there in Watsonville, and this happens to be out of one of the collection of one of his cars. And these are just so fascinating with the lights that operate on the outside of the car. You got exhaust coming out. This was class, and the way the boat tail comes in the back end of the car, these are just, to me, just a piece of history without a shadow of a doubt. One of the featured cars, I feel, here at History Park. I haven't seen them all yet, but as of now, this right here is an excellent example of a Survivor for a 1925 Locomobile. This car is absolutely exciting. It's a 1934 Packard sedan, and the paint on this thing is just beautiful with the deep burgundy, the gold pinstriping. You got some black inside here. You got the black fenders, the chrome, the lights. Everything about this car completely shows class, and I love, and I mean love, the dual side mounts. That makes this car. And of course, this is a big straight 8 engine, and you can really kind of tell they got all the flutes on the side of this. This is fantastic. I'm telling you, the inside, Stell's going to get a quick shot of that. Take a look at it. The 11th annual Hot Saturday Nights over at Reed Hillview Airport. The show was fantastic, and it was a mega home run. And it would just take hours to be thanking everybody. And by the time you'd watch all the credits and all the names, you'd look like E.T. by the end of my show. And I'm going to tell you, but there's so many people that just do a lot. And I got to thank you, car people. And I always said this from the day one, that car people are the most giving, and they just do it all. They cover everything. All you groups, individuals, and there's clubs, everybody involved. It's a day that people get along, and they support a charity. We select a different charity every year. We went ahead and decided to work with the Breast Cancer Society this year and help them out for what we could with the VMC.